On this Father's Day, June 21st, 2015, in Bartow, Florida. Look at this beautiful hive. This isn't live, by the way. This is just going to go on YouTube later. This is just I have two phones I'll be filming with. This is just what I'm using right now to film what I'll edit later. This is not the live broadcast.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So, yeah, amazing. I'll probably start vacuuming first. Have my queen catcher ready and lemongrass oil for whatever reason I need, and my son Marshall's with me on hand here. And thank God I have the sun going behind the house, you know, going down in the west. I have shade. Alright, so I've cut about half this hive out, and they're all starting to run toward the top. I'll deal with them after I get most of these bees out. I mean, after I get most of the comb cut out, I'm going to start dealing with those bees as I see fit, either by vacuum cleaner or manually putting them in the hive. So I'm not too worried about them right now. I need to finish cutting the comb out. I'll deal with those ladies in a little bit. They're getting out of my way. That's all I care about. Wow, what a beautiful hive. So I've already filled up one hive, as you can see. All front to the back with top bars already filled up, and I just pulled out this other hive. And you may ask, how are they both going to have a queen? Well, they'll either raise a queen, the one that doesn't have a queen, or I'll give them a queen that I raise.
Sir, Corey, two prey. Kind of looks like a guy from Dog of the Fall. Like one of the teenagers.
Okay.
But longer hair.
It's my son Marshall helping me here today. He's been working I'm streaming live with this camera set up here. And
Well, it's not going to be live when this gets uploaded to YouTube.
no, this video, of course, this is the YouTube video you're watching right now that I'm speaking on. So let me put this phone down and continue. Alright, so I've been vacuuming bees, and there's a lot of them. I don't know. I don't think so. This is all the comb that's left, is this little batch up here, but I don't want to take it out too quick, but in case I need something for the queen to run to, especially if I have to leave these girls overnight. I want to leave some comb here so the queen will come back to it. Okay, so I got most of the bees vacuumed up and the comb cut out. In fact, here's the two hives I'm leaving here overnight. This is one of those nights you can't orchestrate everything in the same day, so I'm going to have to leave them overnight. And here's what's left up here. These, I'll deal with them tomorrow, either by vacuuming or honeybee gawning them, and also a lot of these may orient to these hives tomorrow. So that's that for today. It was a lot of hard work cutting all this out. Doing one last search over for the queen. Of course, chances are I have her in the hive. I think I vacuumed her up. So I'll find out tomorrow. Alright, so I just arrived on the scene of this cutout I'm doing here in Bartow, Florida. You know, that's where the bees were yesterday. So apparently the queen and a bunch of them didn't like those two hives, and look at this. I think they swarmed. This is probably them. And I've got a nuke with me to knock them into, so this ought to be interesting. So yeah, this was kind of a unexpected turn in this removal that they swarmed this tree right here. So there's a ball of bees right here behind it. I'm going to sort through and see if I find the queen. Some thorns in this bush are sticking to my suit. There's a good chance the queen's in this ball right here, but you never know. I'm just saying a good chance. I don't see her yet. Come on, Queenie, are you in this ball? I don't want to hurt her either, you know, digging in here too much. Look, they're all balled up really a lot right here. Tight. Alright, so it's nightfall at this removal, and as you can see, this is all that's left at the top. This just a trace of comb in there, and I sprayed the dickens with this. I smoked them and then Honeybee gone them. So they're not in here anymore in this crevice. This cavity. And this mess down here was stuff that was down here years before I got here. And so here are the bees orienting to my hive right now at nightfall. And there may be a few stragglers left when I leave, but it's been an ordeal. The small hive beetles made them abscond out of my hive, and I had to go get them from that tree over there, that crepe myrtle. That was one queen. I had her clipped. They actually balled her and killed her. Not sure why. Then another swarm happened, and they went up in this tree, and I got this ladder I'm on and extended it up there and got them and looked for a queen in the bucket. Got that little queen. She looked like a young, I don't know, she may have even been a virgin queen, and I clipped her, and she's the queen that's in there presently. The second abscond or swarm that happened is the alive queen I have right now. So it's been quite the ordeal. Alright, so it's just a waiting game now, and I'm going to smoke them in and take them home. Just to show that, you know, there's nothing left, but if anything, stragglers, but these are dead bees. They're just casualties from the removal. But as you can see, no live bees left. This whole cavity is empty of comb and bees. I just want to document this because this was a tough removal. All right. Signing out. All right, so this hive was a mess with small hive beetles. I had to throw away more comb in that bag that was just fully infested, slimed. So what I'm doing is I'm giving these girls some supplies, and I don't know if you can see the eggs in there. And the queen from the other hive is not on here. I made sure of that. So there's plenty of eggs in here and small young larvae to where they can raise a new queen, and I'll keep an eye on them to make sure they are doing so and keep giving them supplies, because they actually killed the second queen that I clipped. I pulled the clip out of here this morning. She was dead. So for some reason they were balling those queens. It was almost like they didn't want them to be captured. I've never seen anything like that before, and I'll have to discuss that with some of the experts. So, yeah, 2 queens that were killed that I had clipped in this removal. And small hive beetle infestation. It was kind of a nightmare. So, anyway, there's some comb in there that I salvaged that no small hive beetle isn't. Small hive beetles are infesting, and you know, giving them a new life with more supplies here. So, okay, get these girls back on their way.